The lesson.
Oh yeah.
For let's say the younger dudes, you know, because obviously there's a lot of young dudes coming out and doing their thing, and there will be forever.
Yeah, of course.
Are there like, you know, unwritten rules or etiquette within graffiti?
I suppose if you're going in there specifically to do panels and it's a small system, you know, you don't want to make it too high. You don't want to just destroy the place with throw-ups and tags. You know, I don't know. It's a tough thing, you know. Everyone's got different views, you know. Like we all want to get up and bomb trains and stuff. Sometimes that was called for, you know, destroying them.
Depends, yeah, like how active you are. If you're going to keep it as a hobby and you're going to be doing this for your next year or so, you just want to do your panel and get out. And you know, you don't want to. Like, I don't even know if it makes a difference. Like personally, me, I don't. I'm the wrong guy to ask. I'm not as active as others.
If you want to get in there, do a panel, clean in and out, and you're thinking ahead, like I want to come back to this spot in 3 weeks and do it again or whatever, you know, you're not going to destroy the place. And that's like personal point of view. That's how I would approach it. You know, other dudes wouldn't.
See, that's my point of view as well. But if I was in there right tonight, I'd probably.
Adrenaline takes over.
I'd be like, oh, I still got half a can of it. Yeah, nah.
Things change, you know.
Back in the day, you know, I guess we were further behind a lot of the new riders in Adelaide, like 91, 92, even 1990. We didn't really, like, no one was giving up secrets. No one was, you know, you had to learn the hard way and just sort of do your panels. You know, you kill a yard, make it hot, and you can't do panels for a bit, and that would suck. And like, I don't know, the older people that I knew weren't sort of telling you that. They weren't going, don't do this, and blah, blah, blah. You know, it was kind of like, they were just happy you were doing panels, and then they were kind of probably happy you bombed the shit out of the yard, because they were all thinking this might be the last ones, this might be not the last ones, but
yeah, they were tightening up pretty like solidly every few months. They'd bring in a new little thing or something, another head fuck to get over, you know. So it almost was this, you know, like unspoken thing where this might be our last opportunity, you know. And remember during the rail strike, they had this train strike, went for like 6 months or something, no trains running, you know. But you know, dudes got into the yards and they were checking them relentlessly every 15 minutes or something.
15, 20 minutes.
So you couldn't get something decent done in there, so the dudes who went in just destroyed it, Adelaide yards, you know, just fucked it up, tags, throw-ups. And that was, I suppose, necessity, all you could do, you know, like, if you're going to get in there and do something, you can't do a nice panel.
I guess the rules these days, you know, like, there would have to be a big list, you know what I mean? Don't do this, wear this, belly up, you know, t-shirt up, whatever you want to call it, all that shit. And the list will just get bigger. But it's almost, to me, it's borderline, you know, terrorism sort of thing, you know, like, you know, I just think when will it be totally stamped out? You know, it might be soon, it might not be, it might just, to me it's very, very, I don't know, it's a strict crime, it's not like a joke. Like, to me it's just painting a train, it's just getting your name up, it's just doing a piece, but when you look at it and analyse it, it's pretty hardcore, you know. Like,
you have to take more drastic measures to get in there and do it these days, I think. But these are still finding little openings, you know, and hats off to them, you know.
Definitely, you know, yeah.
And there's some good shit getting done. Then I see some sloppy stuff, and then my personal point of view, I'm like, man, I think I prefer to see just end-to-end throw-ups on that 3 carb and that shitty little panel, you know. But that's just my perspective, you know. But when you see a good one, it's like, well, someone got some time, you know. They did their homework, they got it done, you know. You can see dudes that have done like maybe 5 or 6 colours going on in this car, you know, and the backgrounds, and you know, it's like for Adelaide, that's, you know, that's a win, definitely.
Yeah, I think the main thing you got to sort of take away from what we're saying is how small Adelaide is, really, you know. And you can look at now, you got, you know, like obviously the internet and everyone's streaming this and that, and you can check what dudes are doing in any little borough of anywhere. And you think, fuck, but you don't know what their sitch is there or what, you know what I mean? So I kind of just look at it, if I see an Adelaide train, I already know in my head, oh, must have been this long, or they had this long, or you know. And then I see some Melbourne panels getting done, and I'd know that they're chilling and having a good time in that yard, because you can just sort of nut it out with the quality, really, you know. And obviously the rider, so
Word.
hat goes off, you know, to whoever's painting trains. Keep it up.
The lesson. 2-7. Oh yeah.